going on, Mike? What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I am doing as well as possible. I probably should eat something and drink something, but I'm not going. I'm probably gonna drink something. I'm probably gonna go mix some gin with some peach tea. Yeah, gin and peach tea. That sounds pretty good right now.
I literally
And
just playing Genshin Impact.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, sorry I interrupted you. You said and then what?
Oh, and then I'll probably wait a couple hours and then take some Benadryl and go to bed.
You want what'll help you go to bed better, Benadryl or NyQuil?
Probably Benadryl.
He didn't get it.
Oh, NyQuil. Oh, that you showed me that. I remember.
Hey, Chad, I could come over. I could come over and give you some NyQuil if you'd like. No. I'm sorry. I had to say it.
To be honest, it would probably be harder on you than it would on me with that arm.
You know what? That's actually true. I'd have to use my right, and I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
And my left arm is busted. I'm a left-handed person, and my left arm. You know.
Huh.
Yeah, that would be harder on me, actually. I think about it. I could still try, though. Yo, Simon, you ready? It's
still playing over here, bro.
It's been like
have one.
3 hours.
You can have one. You want one of Daddy's cookies, don't you? Yeah, I know. Go ahead and have one. Come over here like I don't know that you want a cookie. I'm such a... No, cookies. Where's the cookies? Him downstairs. Man, that was probably one of the funniest bits ever. Man, I really did like Cedric the Entertainer's bit like the best, but like I guess yeah.
I love Bernie Mac.
Bernie's, I mean, I just feel like Bernie had like a few good skits that were really funny, but Cedric was funny the whole time. And D.L. Hughley, oh yeah, you can have it. Yeah, he was funny, but I don't think he was as funny as Bernie. Like, especially when Bernie was like, "He making fun of me." I was like, oh, that had me rolling. But you need to wipe nose. Go here, wipe nose. Get boogies. Yeah, and then maybe wipe again one more time. Look like you stood like you missed something. Okay, good. Now toss it.
Ordering my ship.
And then what was it? It was just funny, man. Just funny.
What beam up do you have?
Oh.
I heard of that.
Yep. Yeah, you can. Yeah. I don't even feel like doing this. I don't feel like it. So I'm not going to. I'm playing Genshin Impact and I don't feel like doing the stuff they want me to do. I just don't feel like it.
Sir, it appears your attack has alerted the militia's new commander following the Arkham.
I know Indoraptor is gangster, but he got.
broadcasting a demand to speak with
And
you
no
via
rapper was
open
gangster,
channel.
son, but he got got.
Then give him what he
He
wants.
deserved what he got.
Very
Too.
well,
It's good to see you again, Batman. It's been a while.
Deathstroke. Okay.
Slade.
Codename's Deathstroke, and I'm on the job.
Yeah,
Now,
that's why he played it.
as I recall, you once said that I didn't worry you, but our mutual friend, the Arkham Knight,
Who we going
he's
first?
different. He
The
saw me
I need
out
the
and
boss.
said I was the toughest bastard you ever went toe-to-toe with.
boss.
The night's gone, Slade. You're a merc without a job.
Not exactly. I took payment in advance on this one, and that makes me professionally obliged to finish this.
Yes, son. What about it? What is this? What about it? This is what? Yes, it is an egg. It looked like the egg got cracked though. Somebody cracked the egg.
Why, hello there.
Uploading virus now, sir. Tanks inbound. Nothing you cannot manage.
Really believe that I'm
Destroying that car? Then you!
such a nakedly abominable charade? You
He's trying to overrun a drone! I'm sending support!
time again. Like some spoiled.
Direct hit! Yeah!
I don't believe it. Why, I refuse to believe it.
Shit, I'm right in front.
Now, Batman, where were we?
Alpha target flanked!
Man, yo, I met a dude today. He was real cool. He was like, I'm talking to everybody. He was.
Batman's taking out a
He
drone!
was real cool, and like, so like I rolled in there, and he's like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "It's good. What's going on?" He was like, "Oh, you know, just living." And he was like, I was like, "I see you watching the game." He was like, "Yeah, it's Texas. I'm from Texas, you know." And I was like, "Oh, me too, man." He was like, "Where?" I was like, "Austin," and he was telling me where he was from. And then I was like, "So everything's good, man?" He was like, "Yeah, everything's good." And he was like, "You know, well, what happened? Like, I'm glad you made it back." He was like, "I got shot." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah." He lifted up his shirt. He said, "I was coming around the corner, and he lifted up, and I lifted up before he did." And I was like, "And what happened?" He's like, "I killed him." Oh my God! He was like, "I killed him." And then when I killed him, he fell back and he pulled the trigger and he shot me with an AK. And I was like, "Oh." He was like, "Yeah." And you know, I don't remember nothing after that. I woke up, I was in the hospital. And I was like, "Bro, like that's crazy." He was like, "Yeah." You know, and I was like, "Yo, this dude has lived some life." You know what I'm saying? Like, he got shot with an AK, lived in Vietnam, and then he was like, "Oh man, the people in Vietnam treated us so good. They didn't even want to fight us because we were black." You know? And I was like, "No, he's for real about that." Like, I've talked to other people about that. They're for real about that. Like, the Vietnamese did not want to fight the black people.
Why?
They were like, "Hey, why?" Because they felt like black people were just as oppressed by the white men as they were.
The Knight said you were
And so when they were over there, when the African American soldiers were over there, the black soldiers were over there, they would let them walk through the cities. They would let them, like, you know, just be around and do stuff. They wouldn't try to fight them or nothing like that. And he was like, it was cool, you know. And he was like, and the women loved us, man. I was like, really? He was like, man, the women look so good. He was like, woo. And he was old and he had no teeth, so it was funny when he was watching him talking. He was talking about women. He'd be like trying to lick his lips and it'd be all gums. It was
My
it was
gosh.
funny. But he was cool, man. He was real cool. But I was like, I can't believe this dude got shot in the war and came back to live to tell about it. Now he's just over here just like chilling and stuff. And he was talking about going back to Texas. He said he wanted to go back to Vietnam. He was like, man, I gotta get back to them women. They look so good. You know, I was like, really? He was like, yeah. Yeah, he was serious about that. Oh man, it was like, you know, he was like, we lost a lot of good brothers in Vietnam. You know, like a lot of good black guys died over there, and you know, we shouldn't have been over there in the first place, killing them people. Like they didn't do nothing to us. Why were we over there doing stuff to them? I was like, man, you fought that war, got blasted over there, and you like hear them say like we should have never been over there. Like that really means something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was cool talking to him. But yeah, he was definitely like trying to get back to
We're done.
trying to get back to Vietnam. He was like, I gotta get back to them living. I'm like, bro, you old, like you mad old, like you still on that. He was like, it ain't over. Yeah, he was in the nursing home. Yeah, he's like at least 80 something. No, he was in a not a nursing home. Yeah, like assisted living, you know. Oh, that's right. I just heard about that. That nursing homes and assisted living got the highest case of STDs. Old people be getting it on, man. That's. Carrington? Yeah. What happened to Larry? Did Larry die?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh man, I like Larry. He was cool. Man, he was like a. Oh my goodness. That dude was like an old pimp. He was so cool. No shame in that game. Ain't over. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Yep. Might as well die in doing something you love. You know what I'm saying? What?
Alfred, I've discovered another body.
6 victims, Master Bruce. When will this nightmare end?
Tracheal surgery to remove a cancerous growth has resulted in the victim being fitted with a voice box.
What are you watching? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The victim suffered a rare genetic disorder causing them to have 6 fingers on one hand.
Oh, you're still hungry?
No. I'm probably gonna get some dessert, like dessert. That's like dinner, so now I want dessert and I want to drink something.
No.
No, that's cool. I had a sandwich earlier today. It was delicious. I made it.
That particular type of bleaching
gotta show you his
pigmentation
boots.
of the skin denotes a chemical
Hilarious.
burn,
Oh, look at my
most
dude.
likely a
I did a
chlorine-based
good job. Yeah,
substance.
put it directly in the toilet.
Alfred, the
Ain't
victim's
nobody
name
doing
is
this.
Allison Weers.
She was an engineer employed at Ace Chemicals. That would certainly explain some of her ailments. She moved into a retirement home in Bloodhaven several years ago. Their grounds are adjacent to a large park.
Cross-reference this with the others. See if it fits.
It does indeed, sir. Sending you the information now.
The Circus of Strange.
Oh,
Its
over
route
here?
recently took it through
Bro,
all the locations
it was
where the
cool
victims
today.
went
It
missing.
wasn't too hot and it wasn't too cold.
Give me a list of
It was like nice
associated
and cool.
names.
But
Circus is
there
run
were
by a rather
like right
suspicious
now,
fellow named
since it's late at night,
Valentine.
it's cold.
Search for
It's
any
cold
properties
out.
owned or
You know,
leased by the suspect.
it's not so cold that like
Records show Mr. Valentine
you gotta wear a
used to
big
lease beauty
jacket,
salon
but
here
you
in
need to
Gotham.
wear
But
something.
the lease expired shortly before construction began
And
on
then
Wayne International Plaza.
let's see.
Send through
But
the location.
earlier it got hot at
It's
like
time to end
I would
this.
say like 2 o'clock. It got hot again. So that's how the weather. That's how the weather is over here. But and then it'll probably get cold again soon.
Job lined up after that.
Well, no, because today it was nice, and then tomorrow it'll probably get hot again. It's supposed to get up to like 90. tomorrow. You be having days like that where it's like, oh man, it's super freezing over here. Like, what's the deal? And then other days where it's all good, no big deal. But it snowed, and there was at least maybe 4 or 5 inches of snow over here in the city. But off in the mountains, I think they got like 13 inches. So like that, there are some people who probably took off work and went skiing. They were like, "Oh, peace." Yeah. They were like, "Work? Who does that? I'm going skiing."
All right, let me know when you're ready for the next one.
Yeah, but that was the weather today. It was cool in the morning, and then it got hot at about 2 o'clock. 1 and 2 o'clock got hot, and then about 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun started going down, that cold breeze came off of the mountain, started really getting things cold. So yeah. And then I was in like the richer areas today when I was working. I was in the richer areas.